What's up, guys? I just want to give you a quick little update on Power Ledger. This is after 5 o'clock Eastern Time, post PBC announcement. And if you don't know, PBC is a Palm Beach Confidential, which was the rumor why we saw that spike. Essentially, it went all the way to, I think the high was 97.85, and if they had picked it, it might have spiked a little more, but it's right now still not confirmed. As of, it's already been an hour after the announcement was supposed to go live. It's at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm over here in California. It's 3 o'clock here, so I've looked around. I don't see any confirmations, but I guess there was rumors that Potcoin was actually what they picked, and you can see here there's a spike here, there's a sell-off, and then it's in here now, so it's at 17 cents. I don't really care too much. I actually have a delivery service myself. I don't particularly care too much about Potcoin. They're not being used at any dispensaries. If I am going to go into something, there's another one that's called Paragon, PRG, and those actually have protocols, and it's just a lot cleaner and everything like that. I actually have a little bit of PRG tokens. That's just my personal bias, whatever you want to do. This is cool though, because we're starting to see a lot of other altcoins that have real world applications, and that's precisely what Power Ledger is so big right now. Okay, like the current market cap, you guys, is already 200 million. That's ridiculous. Okay, it's still holding at 60 cents, around 60 cents. So that's pretty much the new norm right now. From what I could tell, I suppose, just from the research and just from the spike. I mean, I can't confirm it right now. We'll get more news as it comes out, but I guess Potcoin was the PBC pick, and that's why it spiked. So, but in any case, I'm sorry that for you guys who bought over here. It's gonna, I think it's oh no, it's Ripple, my bad. I'll talk about Ripple in a minute. For those who bought at the 9K levels, it sucks. It sucks, and I feel for you, because the whales pretty much unloaded all over Bittrex and stuff, and then the other exchanges, and they dumped, and of course it came down. But you guys think about it. We bought in at 10 cents. If you're on the IC logo, we bought in at 10 cents. And think about this. This is still an excellent program. Do you want to buy now? Sure, why not? Buy now. There's no way that this isn't going to go up little by little. More news, you're going to see those spikes and everything, but the ultimate strategy here is to hold, because this is an excellent project. These guys have an excellent team, and there is value. It's only 60 cents. There's enough room to work here. Look, there's a $200 million market cap. There's plenty of room to grow there. So the best strategy that I'm employing for myself, again, I'm not a financial advisor, I have to say that, like everybody else has to say that. Take your wins and take your losses, own them. But what I'm doing is I'm just gonna hold. I have like 500. I got in for 50 bucks, 50 bucks, 53 bucks, I have 53 bucks at 10 cents, and now they're at 60 cents, so that's great for me. I did play around. I did take a couple losses, because I did do half. I did split it in half, which I'm holding 250, and then I'm trading with the rest. You gotta. To me, that's class, you guys. I did take some losses, but who cares? I'm still there. I think I bought in at 84.50, and right now we're at. I'm sorry, Ripple again. We're at 66. That's not bad, because eventually we're gonna go back up, and I did put an order for sell just for kicks at 10,000 Satoshi. So if I get that back, hopefully buy in another dip. That's what I'm doing, so I can get familiar with Bittrex and their systems, get familiar with like the trends, get familiar with the studies and everything like that. That's how you do it. This is class, you guys. This is what you're doing. You're investing in your education here. So remember, don't get greedy, don't get attached to it. I do believe in this, and this is going to be something that I'll be investing more and more every year. Starting starting December, I'm actually going to maybe put in, I don't know, $300 into this. If I see a good opportunity to buy, I'm going to get some more tokens, maybe 600 more, cap it off at 1,000, and just hold them. Just hold 1,000 tokens, and then we'll take it from there. Maybe buy, maybe trade a little more. you know, that's how we'll do it. But I think we're gonna I think a support line right now. It's still gonna be it's still gonna hang in the 50 cents plus, you know, because it went all the way down to 57 on the dip, and then actually let me see, no, it actually went down to just the 6, so about the 6,000 Satoshi level, so that's pretty good. It's still a good project. You guys don't freak out, don't dump your stuff, don't panic, you know. You just gotta have iron hands, basically. That's the term, you know. You gotta have iron hands. So we see the order book. There's still a lot of people that are holding strong here, you know. 400 people at 12,000 Satoshi. Okay, well, those guys are ambitious, but you know, we may very well see it go to that. So right now, if you took a loss, your best strategy is don't sell at a loss, just hold it. Because again, we're gonna see, you know, it's just news, but once the protocols start going into place, once we actually start having a functioning platform and start seeing this in a real life, in a world scale, it's gonna go viral. At least in my opinion, for whatever it's worth, it's gonna go viral because we have the internet, because people are desperate for change. You know, there's so many factors there that just that are just excellent. I mean, the whole AMA. If you missed it, if you guys missed the whole AMA, they're trying to work something out the UN. These are just questions that they answer. There's nothing is confirmed that projects are going to go through, but they're wanting to get into these things, and their team is very active. So this whole PBC thing, it was just news. We just saw a pump and dump, you know, same old. The whales are getting richer, you know. So for the little guys, just remember, detach yourself from the project, detach yourself from the money, only invest what you can afford to lose. But this is definitely my #1 project so far. Another thing, moving on, if you're actively trading, Ripple has some interesting news coming out. We've seen, because of that, there's been activity, a lot more activity in Ripple than before, and I'll tell you why. If you go to coinmarketcal.com, you see these upcoming events. So it's a pretty good bet that we're going to see another spike in XRP, because we have November 28th, you know, we have that coming in. We have November 30, but the most important one I think is by December 31st. 25 billion XRP in escrow before the end of 2017 for 55 months, and 1 billion released every month of XRP. Whatever's not used goes back into the escrow service. So that means that the, I guess, supply is going to be regulated, you know. So that might shoot the price up. So if you're trying to invest in a project, Ripple is definitely one of the top 5. And as for me, I'll definitely buy maybe 500 Ripple and just hold them and see how I do with that. In any case, that's it for that. For those of you who follow me on my Facebook and the group and everything like that, I'm just gonna do a quick update. If you guys have any other news on Power Ledger, please message me, but just hang tight, guys. Anyway, for those of you who are actually following me on Facebook and keep up with my shenanigans, I want to do like a quick update here on Chain Group. Chain Group, Dragon Foundations. If you don't know what Chain Group is, it's basically just an escrow service. There's also trading bots. Let's see, trading groups are these guys. If you've looked into buying your own trading bot and actually having it apply, I mean, there's one here. They have stabilization fund, so that for whatever it's worth, that's great. Dragon Foundations by far probably one of the most popular, and they're actually going to stop taking investments in December 20th. One of my friends told me that December 20th was the last one, so I'm going to be investing probably close to 600 before then, or maybe 1,000 before then, and then after that, you know, they're going to have an 880-day term, and after that they're going to exit the platform of Chain Group. So that leaves us with XBots and BitStrong as the top 2 and the top 3. Of course, you can do that. I'm also in TG Thomas because you have a compounding ability here, so I'll be investing in that as well. In any case, in the past, I've been averaging about $5 a day. Mind you guys, $5 a day doesn't seem like a lot, but it does add up, and if you keep reinvesting, I mean, you guys do the math. You know, you keep reinvesting. Let me just do it real quick so you can see it visually, just so you know. Okay. And my total investment into Chain Group personally was around $160 into Chain Group, and I'm at 230 total right now, and I'm gonna reinvest, and I'll show you right now to reinvest. So 160, and I put in 60 first to test the platform. A month later, I put in $100 just to increase my stake in there. But had I started with a 160, this number would have been a lot bigger right now. As we all know, the market cap for Bitcoin is like around, last I checked was like around 82. There you go, it's holding at 83, guys. This is probably, this is big, and the bigger this is, the more you get, the more I guess you get paid from this, because obviously, you know, bigger percentages. So, or however they use it, you know, they're trade groups. So again, invest at your own risk, but this is a pretty solid platform. I'm very happy with the progress so far. Let me see what we got here. That's the whole Palm Beach thing or whatever deck. I was researching it, but let me see. Let's get rid of that. Let's go back to Chain Group. Alright, so Chain Group. So what are we going to invest in today? So let's go to trade groups. I think I'm just going to keep it into Dragon because 250 is for XBots, and XBots has been performing very well, very well. They're, you know, between 3.8% and 3% daily. That's ridiculous. Like, but you know, the minimum investment again is at $250, but that's pretty damn good. So let me see. I think investment so far I already have 120 in there, so I think I'm gonna go with 220. Well, I said every time I reinvest, I'm just gonna go with the highest one. I don't have enough to put into this, so I'll just put another into Dragon Foundation. So here we are. Here it is. So I take this balance, take this, and reinvest all of it. Check, invest in Dragon Foundation, and little by little, you know, your daily ROI keeps increasing, little by little. So that's pretty great. So now we have $330.75 in active investments. Let's go to history. So 27 cents, 24 dollar, 2 cents, and then you reinvest. Those are compounding. So yeah, that's just a quick update for Chain Group. And let me see what else. If you guys would like to join our group on Facebook, it's Cryptocurrency Collective. I am personally taking classes. I am doing these videos for my own benefit as well. If I teach, I retain more knowledge. It's just basic information. I do post a lot here, a lot of news and everything like that. Man, this was great. Power Ledger at 3,800 Satoshi, that's just ridiculous. Right now, what is it? Right now they've doubled since then, and that's just less than a week. So, and mind you, November 1st Power Ledger came out, so it's a huge gain for everybody. Oh no, not this crap. It's a huge gain for everybody that bought at the SEO level. So my advice, again, for whatever it's worth to you, is hold. If you want to buy more, buy more. I'm happy buying at the 6,000 Satoshi level. So that's it for today, and I'll see you next time.